Hey, what's up? This is Dr. John Delony, and we are back. All right, today we are talking about overeating, overspending, and is this anxiety or is it something else? I got a great email from askjohn@ramseysolutions.com. Let's dive in. Here we go. Hi, John. What's up? It's great to talk to you. I enjoy listening to you and Dave on the Dave Ramsey Show, and I respect your advice. I'm a single mom, divorced for 4 years now. I've been binge watching Dave's show because I want to change my future for myself and my kids. Good for you, man. My problem is that I've amassed $70,000 in debt and I've gained nearly 60 pounds because I find myself dealing with anxiety by shopping or eating. It's a common response there. Let's keep reading. To give you a very brief background, I've spent a lot of time praying and soul searching, and I've come to understand that memories from my childhood are the reasons I am struggling. Maybe. Then, because my parents didn't like me much, I was so desperate for a family that I married badly. My ex-husband is very spiteful, so I'm still paying for that mistake. Instead of just letting go of my past, I start feeling sorry for myself and I end up shopping or eating. My parents were alcoholics, so I guess this is how I've self-medicated. My head knows this is stupid behavior. There is a lot there. Whew, so stay tuned. Now that I understand what is wrong with me, I want to start changing these behaviors so I don't continue burying myself in debt and being overweight. I cannot afford counseling because I have put us too far into debt already, and I know it's time for me to toughen up and pull myself together. I'm scared of failure because I know I still spend way too much time every day dreaming that I will meet someone who loves me, and I will understand that spending so much time focusing on the negative things will lead to more of the bad behaviors I'm trying to break. I am reading Dave's book and I've started working Dave's baby steps, and I'm trying not to eat outside of scheduled times. I really feel like I need to learn new habits to replace the bad ones so I don't slip back into my old ways. Besides Dave's baby steps, what other things can I do to replace my bad habits? I really appreciate any advice you can give me. Thank you for the advice and for all the hard work you and the other personalities are doing. Sincerely, Z. Whew! There's a lot there, okay? So stand by. We're going to go through this hurricane style, and I'm going to walk alongside you on this one. Here we go. So when I read this email, without knowing anything else about you, I don't hear anxiety. I don't hear panic attacks. I don't hear depression. I hear complete and total loneliness, disconnection, all by yourself, even though you've got an ex-husband, even though you're working, even though you've got kids and people around you. You're totally disconnected. And we try to solve disconnection through eating too much, through spending too much, through working out too much, through working too much, through drugs, through alcohol, through sleeping around, any number of different behaviors. It's all searching for connection and value and worth. If you're the child of an alcoholic, you probably struggle with trust issues, with what I call fixing it issues, where you're always trying to fix everything for everybody else, and you leave your issues just flailing in the wind. And you struggle from peacekeeping issues, where you're always worried about other people's feelings, how they're doing. How are you? Are you okay? I'm sorry, honey, what can I do for you? And you take your feelings and your needs and you just shove them down. And you wake up one day on the heels of a broken marriage. You're still not connected to your family. You don't have any close friends that you can be totally vulnerable with, and you find yourself totally alone. Okay, so you said two things that I want to ring the bell on. Number one, you said, my head knows this is stupid behavior. I've got the knowledge in here, right? I've read the right books, listened to the podcast, watched the right TV show, and gotten lectured by that old guy. Like, you know intellectually, right? You know you shouldn't be eating another pizza, right? Or whatever it is for you. And you know that you shouldn't be spending things in your click. You know that, right? You've acknowledged it. Congratulations. The second thing you said I want to ring the bell on is this. I just need to toughen up and pull myself together, right? Because that's what individualistic people do. We get the right information, we get our heads right, and then we get tough and strong and we fight it. And in the short term, that works. You can grind out a new workout program and lose a bunch of weight. You can jump on the baby steps even and just follow the steps, lock, stock, and barrel, and you're going to get out of debt. And all of those different things work in the short term. It's just punting addictions. It's just moving the addiction to a new thing. You can get addicted to data and addicted to a new podcast and addicted to more information. Or you can get addicted to trying to solve it through muscle and bone and grit. Or you can submit to loneliness. You can submit to grieving that you had alcoholic parents that didn't show up for you. It sucks. And they didn't teach you how to love, and they didn't teach you how to be loved. You can submit to the loss of your marriage. In here, you blame your parents. You blame your upbringing for some of your adult decisions. This happened, so that's why I did this. There may be some truth to that, but I want you to put that aside. I want you to put that aside. Because the adult decisions you're making now are choices you're choosing to make or not make. It's just that simple. So what do you do right now? Number one, when folks in your situation tell me, I can't afford counseling right now, I've put us too far in debt and I can't even afford counseling, what I'm going to tell you is you can't afford not to have a professional with you right now. If not a professional, at least somebody walking alongside you who's a mentor, who you can be vulnerable with, you can be open with, right? So I want to encourage you. Look for low-cost community counseling centers in your area. Possibly see if there are graduate students looking for internships, online low-cost counseling, just so you can get with somebody to bounce some ideas off so they can give you homework assignments that are going to be specific for you and they're going to hold you accountable to getting them done. Or get with a pastor at your local church. Get with a woman who is about 10 years older than you that maybe has been through divorce, maybe an Al-Anon group in your local community, a 12-step group in your local community. Get with somebody, some group of people that can walk alongside you in this process. You cannot do this alone. And that leads me to number two. I can give you a bunch of exercises and a bunch of things you can do, like exercising and breathing and meditating and gratitude journal. I can give you all those things and walk you through a specific program. But back to number one, none of this works if your brain and your heart and your spirit are crying out for connection and you're trying to solve that through achievement and checklists. So I want you to make it your life's mission to find some sort of group that you can have a group of people with you that will walk through this journey with you. I'm also going to send you a free copy of Financial Peace University. I'm going to put you through Financial Peace University on our dime, and I want you to go through those steps with that group. And you're going to be in an online FPU class, a Financial Peace University class, and I want you to use that accountability group. I want you to get to know those folks. You're only going to be doing it digitally, but I want you to get to know those folks, and I want you to connect with them, and I want you to follow the baby steps in order with the group, all 9 steps, and you all can celebrate your victories and your stumbling together as a community as we are designed to do. I love this question. If you will get with a group, you will get some people in your life and you will begin to learn how to connect. And it's going to take months and it's going to take years. If you will connect, I'm confident that you will get on the road to being well, finding love again, finding peace, forgiveness, and the most important thing of all, joy and worth in yourself. So thanks for being with us. Again, this is Dr. John Delony with Ramsey Network. Subscribe. If you go to johndelony.com, you can read my latest article on anxiety and check out my anxiety checklist. Send this to your friends, to your grandma, and if your pet can read, send it to them too. Talk to you later.